Hello and welcome to Arsenal Official TV. Here you'll find some of the latest stories and news about the Gunners. Arsenal close to announcing 1st January signing. Breakthrough in Melo loan talks as Arsenal agree to Juventus demands. It's now looking like Arsenal will secure Juventus star Melo after agreeing to take the Brazilian on loan for the next 18 months, according to reports in Italy. Mikel Arteta admitted his squad were very short in midfield after allowing Ainsley Maitland-Niles to join Roma on loan earlier this month, and suspensions for Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey have only made the issues worse. With all their money being used in the pursuit of Fiorentina's Dusan Vlahovic, Arsenal had been looking to get a relatively cheap deal to bring in a midfielder on a short-term loan. Arthur, who Edu knows well, seemed to be the ideal for a deal until the end of this season, but Juventus have rejected a 6-month loan deal and insisted on 18 months. Juventus can only afford to bring in a replacement if Arsenal take over their midfielders' wages until the summer of 2023, so have been holding out to see just how desperate Arsenal are. And they are desperate. According to Tutu Sport, Arsenal are now willing to accept an 18-month deal, and talks are once again back on between all parties. Arthur's agent, Federico Pastorello, is agreeing terms with the Gunners, with the Brazilian player even reportedly taking a pay cut in order to ensure the move happens. Such is his need to restart his career. Although a regular in the Brazil national team a few years ago, Arthur has lost his place more recently and wants to be playing regular first-team football to try and secure a spot in the squad for the World Cup later this year. Both clubs and the player are now optimistic that a deal will be completed, as Juve now look to bring in Denis Zakaria from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Arsenal held face-to-face talks with the Arthur's agent this week at Colney, which went well, and reports say that there's nothing to worry about. Unfortunately, this does look like Arthur won't be playing for Arsenal if he plays until after the international break, but could be needed even more now as Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey are both suspended. Mikel Arteta is going to have to keep using makeshift solutions in midfield for the time being. Getting Arthur is a risk. He's controversial and unpredictable and may not necessarily suit the Premier League. He will be playing with other unpredictable players. Look at Zanit's record. But he certainly does have talent, with excellent distribution and dribbling skills. He could suit the Gunners in a central midfield role with an eye for forward passes, but he isn't that great at handling counter-attacks. A 6-month loan would have provided a fair judgment. 18 months is a risk if Arthur struggles. The Gunners have found that out with Danis Ceballos' extended loan stint, which was safe to say not a rip-roaring success. Arthur has suffered mixed fortunes in his 18 months in Turin with a serious injury and not the best of form, but he's only 25 and is looking to Arsenal to give him the stability on and off the pitch that he needs. Arthur has suffered mixed fortunes in his 18 months in Turin with a serious injury and not the best of form. But he is only 25 years old and is looking to Arsenal to give him the stability on and off the pitch that he needs. Mikel Arteta will be laying the law down with this one, that's for sure. Meanwhile, former Tottenham striker and Arsenal fan Darren has urged the Gunners to ignore Arthur and complete a deal for Brighton midfielder Yves Basuma. I would love to see Arsenal go and get Yves Basuma from Brighton, he said on TalkSport. I really like him. I think he's a top player. I think he's gettable as well. Him and Partey in the middle of the park, that is what you call protection in front of the back four. You let the likes of Emile Smith-Rowe, Martin Odegaard bomb forward. I think he can turn into a top player in this league. I really do. Yeah, I like him. He's a top player. An Arsenal icon, Ian Wright, has weighed in saying he believes Arteta should try to sign Paris Saint-Germain midfielder Jorginho Wijnaldum. I saw Wijnaldum's name. That would be amazing, Wright told the Kelly and Wrighty show. A loan signing from PSG. Someone like that in midfield, of that experience, he's a Premier League winner, just to help with the youngsters and Sambi Lokonga, just to keep it going. Whoever Arsenal end up chasing, they have to do it quickly and get more strength in midfield. Arthur is a risk, but it looks like he will be making the switch to the Emirates imminently. It's going to be interesting. What do you think? Use the comments below to let us know, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel for all the latest Gunners news.